So I'm thankfully back in Georgia. When I recorded my vlog last time, I was in the Seattle airport, and let's just say it was interesting getting from Vancouver to Seattle. I essentially missed my bus, or so I thought, and I ended up catching the train down to the Vancouver airport, thinking I would catch my bus right before it left for the US-Canadian border. I ended up somehow getting on my bus in the process, and I was able to go through customs without any problems. The US Customs at the Canadian border does not have a bathroom. Keep that in mind, please, if you have a small bladder. So after I made the blog, I had an incident in which involved the Seattle TSA security. Seattle has the full body scanners now, the full body x-ray scanners, in which you kind of have to put your hands up and all that jazz, and it takes pictures of you underneath your clothes. Mary is used to just going through metal detectors at airport security, so she thought nothing of it when she had on said security belt with her passport and all sorts of important items on her person that she didn't want pickpocketers to get. I go through the scan, and the TSA officer lady stops me and says, ma'am, you have an abnormal body scan in the region of your abdomen, to which I pull out my security belt in explanation. And she goes, I'm sorry, ma'am, you're still going to have to go through the full body pat down. Oh yes. For my first time, it was not a bad experience. The TSA officers that I interacted with at Seattle were very nice and very professional. I'm sure I would have had a much more negative experience if Atlanta TSA had implemented the full body scanners and had to full body pat down me. So basically, I'm just really happy to be home at this point. In other news, congratulations to Brian on the birth of his nephew and future godson. I'm glad the kid is finally named. Esther, you're more than welcome to stop by Prairie. Not only do we have a sofa, we have a bed for you. Just let me know when you'd like to come visit. Same goes for you, Rachel, because I know you're planning to do a road trip up to visit me. To answer Esther's question, when I was little, I wanted to grow up to be... I don't know. Hey, Ma? Hold on a second. So Esther, after consulting kindergarten yearbook and my mother, apparently at some point I wanted to be a veterinarian, a dog trainer, and a farmer. And I wanted to be a farmer until the 6th grade, in which I had experience involving cotton fields and a talk with said farmer in which I realized I would never be able to break even with farming as a livelihood. Oh, predictions for my future. I want 20 kids, and I might marry my boyfriend Micah. I realized I didn't want to be a vet when I realized being a veterinarian meant having to put people's animals to sleep. Yeah.